Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
11.
Right to the air, Burrow. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
One, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. God.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time it cost them some yards.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's on the move. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11, Mike. He's good set. God.
Here's 2nd and 7. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Gun. God.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't. Contact. So 2nd down coming up. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He's got big gain downfield. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. May now. Throw complete to Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fell on the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side to Stevenson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots tie it up late in the first. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Returns looking good so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dukes one defender, and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
11. Down.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Running this one off right. No one around. He's got space. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw, here's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 12.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Burrow from the gun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
He's just set.
Burrow setting to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Done.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Back to the air. It's May. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Patriots looking at 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And we get to see the new kickoff rules come into play right away here in Week 1, Brock. Since it hit in the landing zone and then bounced into the end zone, the touchback only comes out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Now Burrow. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. He's still going at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
May now from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Milton Williams making the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On third down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the 29. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Man, there's no way around this, Bronk. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Burrow setting up the play action. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Done. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yard. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll take this at the 10. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On target to his man Higgins. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Burrow from the gun. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go.
39-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And a decent pickup. They're going to have it up at the 43 after that run. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Let's get set. Stop.
He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Pats will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This one goes off right tackle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. May. Getting out to his left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Patriots losing by 7. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw it. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains, build momentum, and keep that defense on its heels.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing now. Try and push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.